I think we need to lead people to Jesus first, and I think he will lead them to the truth.
We are, for 2,000 years, the church that Jesus founded.
Jesus paid a debt he didn't owe because we owed a debt we couldn't pay.
It's always the Catholic Church that's leading the way.
Is it when the heart and the mind open a little bit to the truth of one thing, it opens to the truth of a lot of things.
The more we learned about the church, the more in love we fell. Let's just go to Mass, we'll tell them we hated it, and they'll stop bothering us about it. And so we went. We walked out, and we sat in the car, and we just sort of looked at each other, and I said, did that feel right to you? That felt right to me. And he was like, it did, but I mean, it can't be right. It's a Catholic church. And I was like, I know, but that really felt like home to me. And so as soon as I told one of my new friends that, we immediately found ourselves in RCIA. The more we learned about the church, the more in love we fell with the church. And we really came to believe that what the church was teaching and what the church has been teaching since Christ instituted the church was true. And so we just, there were hang-ups for me. Doug dove right into it, you know, and there were things I was sort of hung up on, but over time, like through God's grace, he just worked those out for me in the way that he does, and through different experiences and encounters with people. And I mean, joining the Catholic Church was honestly, it was the best decision that we have ever made as a family. I can't look into a crystal ball and tell what my future would have been without the church, but I can say with a lot of confidence that if it had not been for the church, I don't know that Doug and I's marriage would have survived. But it was the teaching of the church. It was learning the sacrament of marriage, because we had a lot of healing to do after I left the clinic, and a lot of damage had been done, and that was all done inside of the Catholic Church. And just the growth of our family, I mean, that all came through the Catholic Church and our understanding of the graces of family.